Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. I'm very happy you're here, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. My name is Christine. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Leo tarot reading. Leo, love tarot reading. Leo, love reading. And as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Leo, love messages reading, channeled messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Leo, I want to show you the energy that is coming in here. Somebody is keeping an eye on you. The Page of Swords, getting ready to make some kind of move. We can see that there's some clarity that they are receiving. We also see a victory wreath here, kind of looks like it got a little bit jacked up in the process of being in a hurry on the sword, which is transactional. Clarity, information, truth, right here hanging off the crown, which is, of course, connecting to higher power and the crown chakra and working things out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Can it be when they finally get out of this Page of Swords energy, they're coming here maybe out of nowhere with some information, with some truth? What is that truth about? What is that information? Let's see, because we can see that they are keeping an eye on things and getting ready to communicate, to act, to bring the truth. When and what's it in regard to? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I'm channeling for you in December 2023. Oh my gosh, but we're coming up to 2024. It's just around the corner. You could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. So welcome again. Look what's here again. It's the Page of Swords. So they're definitely watching. If you have not blocked each other on social media, maybe there's some Googling going on here for those of you connected with friends and family. Six of Swords also coming through Mercury and Aquarius energy. It's a transitional time. You know, it's Mercury energy. That's getting the communication moving again here for me today. And also with that six, restoring some harmony, some healing energy coming in. Is this a conversation, a healing conversation? Let's see, Leo. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below. You'll also find all the playlists, of course, your zodiac sign, Leo, as well, all 12 zodiac signs. Also down below, you will find twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey, very long, very in-depth, as well as all signs, tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective, and a lot more, so feel free to explore if you're inspired. I want to show you what's going on here. So you've been waiting to hear from your person, Leo. We can see that your wishes here, I feel, are getting fulfilled. Queen of Wands energy. This is really trying to find a way to come in, work things out, going for it here with this wand energy. It's really fast. Bringing our little secret keeper, protector, kitty. But you know, kitties are also, well, they're medically therapeutic. Their per vibrations are medically therapeutic. They actually have 8 chakras. They are, in ancient times, you know, seen as guardian angels and spiritual protectors. And they really are healing. They go right for where things are, what's going on with you. And then they go and expel that energy, most likely with their zoomies, however else. So I like this energy of coming in with the Queen of Wands here with the 9 of Cups, Saturn and Pisces energy, which of course is wishes coming true, abundance. It's 1 cup shy, of course, of the 10 of Cups. And this is Jupiter energy, and that's connecting us to Pisces, but also, interestingly, Sagittarius. And it's the planet of prosperity, the planet of expansion and hope and optimism, but also luck. And that's connecting us to Jupiter, because that's also connecting with the Wheel of Fortune. So in the way of timing of when they're coming in, the timing for the two of you. Maybe somebody's been ready, somebody's not. Somebody's not available. Somebody's ready, somebody's not, that sort of thing. So let's see what's going on. Can also be commitment issues. The Seven of Pentacles the Seven of Cups wanting to reveal Venus and Scorpio energy here. So this is quite literally, for some of you, just a validation of commitment issues, but it can also be that there's other things around those issues, a lot of other choices, and it's not just about romantic, it can be in the way of where you're living, somebody who's needing to choose between location, family of origin, some kind of interference, cultural, religious differences, money, work. All right, let's see what's going on. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. And if you ever feel it's coming in vice versa, then that's how it is. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Leo, let's see what is going on here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Angels and ancestors, please show us the cards, I hope. It's the Page of Swords. It's back. It's the third time. It's in reverse now. Very interesting indeed. So a little bit of, I want to say, a little bit of trouble coming here. But they're wanting to, look at that, Pisces energy, 10 of Cups. We saw that wish fulfillment in the 9 of Cups. In particular, the 1 cup shy from the 10 of Cups, and here it is, Mars and Pisces energy, totally new cycle. Were you in the 10 of Cups? Had you built a life together? Or were you building a life together, or was it on the table? Can also be around blending families, introducing families. It's back in here. There's a little bit of fear coming here the third time. Isn't that interesting? The third time we've seen the Page of Swords in reverse now, which again is an element of timing. And then we're going right into the Three of Wands. More elements of timing here, divine timing. Holding on to a wand, of course, a very fast energy, the energy of love, matters of the heart, Sun and Aries energy. So holding on to that energy of the Sun, of course, which is your energy, Leo, here. The Sun energy, of course, this is the Sun in Aries, the actual card. But that's holding on here, thinking about an outcome. And of course, this can be physical travel. So it can be that somebody's moving via chariot, planes, trains, automobiles. But this is also just coming together. And we saw that they have been kind of laying low and holding on to some truths and getting ready to act. And it's a validation of that, seeing the Page of Swords again, but it's also telling us that they're kind of trying to figure out a way in, even in the upright and coming back in the reverse. There's just a little bit of fear. What are they coming in? Is there an offer coming in? Or is this just about getting the 10 of Cups back on the table? Because they're really thinking about it here. And again, this is coming together. I want to say it's a teamwork energy. It's a collaborative energy. And of course, it's an expansive energy just by nature of moving forward, the travel energy. But I feel taking things to another level. They're definitely getting ready to act. 4 of Swords in reverse. It's more Jupiter energy. It's also Libra energy. And this is also telling us that the 3 of Swords is here. I mean, this is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. 3 of Swords hanging up here in the 4 of Swords, Saturn and Libra energy. So that's the breakup energy, the loss, perhaps even just for some of you not talking. Kind of feel like for most of you, this is everything. This is also putting that in reverse. So there's 2 things going on here. One, they're getting ready to act. This is an energy of being restless and wanting to come here. And we know that to be in that Page of Swords energy, which can sometimes be kind of like a student energy, just trying to figure out the transactional energy in particular of the swords, of how to be clear, how to come with clarity, with truth, the transactional energy. Coming back in here, showing a little bit of fear, but they are getting anxious. You've also been here waiting for that truth. There's the sword. And it's been next to them to come with. We know they've been farting around here, as my mom would say, wasting time in this Page of Swords energy. Still a little afraid, but very much a matter of timing here. You can even see here in the boats, the direction, and it's right here on the divine timing, and it's around your love, emotional energy. So the restless energy, but also apology. The 3 of Swords here on the wall and also in reverse. And that's coming in here with a really healing energy. And I like that because we saw that coming in also with the Queen of Wands. You know, in the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment of coming in with a healing energy, but coming in. So that Queen of Wands, there's the wand. I think this might have been handed off to that Queen of Wands. That Nine of Cups wish fulfillment, here you go. It's coming in with a new cycle here. So the end of no contact, you can see, is really near. No end of no communication too, I want to say. End of separation. And I say and or because for me, when you're talking to somebody again, or when you guys are communicating, that I feel like that's the end of separation. But for some of you, it might feel more like, well, you're not seeing them, therefore it's not the end of separation. So that's going to be particular for you. And also, some of you may not even have that capability of seeing each other. So look, this was a runner, yeah, who intended to come back. So what are they apologizing for? We see the apology in their energy. They're restless. They're wanting to come apologize. Well, they were not being honest about something. What was that? Was it how they felt? Was it around the connection? Also, of course, a running away energy, quite literally. So from communication, from clarity, from truth. For some of you, there may be some betrayal that has been involved here. But look, there are the three swords that they're carrying here. So this is kind of, I want to say, maybe not all of the reasons, but playing a really big part in why things ended or have been no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's the Seven of Swords. It's Aquarius and Uranus energy. And that Uranus energy can be a pretty abrupt change. It's an energy of change. So they changed things here. Running off with the Three of Swords. There's another two here, of course, making that decision, leaving two behind. Was there a compromise they were not willing to make? Could it be for some of you that it is around friends and family? Also, the level of commitment of the Ten of Cups, even distance, you know, I want to say a compromise perhaps of who's going where, you know, because for some of you there is a strong long distance energy. The Six of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Cups. This is far too many here, but this is yours. The healing energy of the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, also in reverse. A stronger, what's here? A stronger validation of the Page of Swords in reverse, of just kind of being afraid. Not quite ready. Like weak is probably not the word that I want to use, but that is here. So we've seen the Queen of Wands coming in the upright. We see the King of Wands. There is a lot of passionate energy between you. That's just clear. But we also see that they're really wanting to come in. There's just a little bit of fear around it. They're very anxious. And I love that it's bringing in the Queen of Cups. And I also love that it's catty corner with the Three of Wands, because this is a really healing energy. I want to tell you a couple of things here. First of all, the Six of Wands in the partnership placement in reverse is also not surprising, because that is kind of like a lack of confidence, which I've been feeling here, of a little bit of fear. So it's also here in bringing that truth. What is that? Is it just owning up to things because they're sorry? So that's really around whatever happened here and what's been going on, I feel, because there's still something they're trying to work out. These Five of Wands here are, you know, of course, the challenges and the obstacles, but they are wanting to work them out. I want to tell you, because this is putting the Five of Wands in reverse here, and that's wanting to solve these issues. That's really that they're working on that successfully, really wanting to overcome, I feel, whatever's going on with them. And perhaps there's something, again, external with a situation that you're in, whether it's long distance, cultural, religious differences, or there are other people involved. But here in the Six of Wands in reverse, it's also an energy of just really wanting to send you a message. Look here, really wanting to be here right now, emotionally available, emotionally vulnerable, getting past whatever's going on in these Five of Wands and wanting to get a message to you. So I do feel that that's something that they're wanting to do, is communicate, whether it's via message or in person. There's just a little bit of, there's just a little bit of fear here. What can I say? But look, the Nine of Cups is back, and it's right below the Three of Wands. So the wish fulfillment. So the energy of coming together and having this talk is something that you have been waiting for. It's catty corner here now with the 10 of Cups. Here is that 10th cup. Just realizing that. So the 9 of Cups energy, the wish fulfillment, the healing cup, one of the most beautiful cups to be coming in, a very supportive, healing, emotionally open, emotionally available, emotionally vulnerable, supportive, listening, all of that coming in here with the 9 of Cups, bringing us into the 10 of Cups. So this is your person coming in a really different way, Leo. And we're also now seeing the 4 of Wands in the upright. Venus and Aries energy. And it can be for a lot of you that are not, I want to say, in a situation where you can't come together in person, that you're going to come together in person. This is a celebratory energy, a kind of a homecoming energy, and it can be literally around an event for a lot of you. In particular, if you're watching this in real time, it won't be for everybody, that it might be just even around the time of year that it is now. But in any case, it's not going to be for everybody that it's in person. It's a soulmate incoming energy, but it is a coming together energy, and it's a celebratory energy. It's a reunion energy. That's what I want to say. And it just brought me into a bottoms up reading here, and it's wanting to go here right with the 10 of Cups. So really strong connections to friends and family for some of you, and maybe even for the two of you, either what you already have or what you were working toward. It's also bringing in that energy with the Queen of Pentacles. She's sort of like the, I want to say, the protege to the Empress. And that is new beginnings. It's also bringing in fertility, new beginnings, matters of the heart here with this rabbit. But that can be around family energy for some of you. Whatever the case is, it's the pentacle. It's the commitment energy. It's the relationship. And the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She can make things work that were not working, and it's wanting to go here. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. Look at that. And I feel very much on their mind. The Hierophant coming here in reverse. So there is something around either other people, cultural, religious differences, distance, something here that I feel has played a really big part in the choices that have been made here and why things are kind of the way they are now. It's divine masculine energy. It's also Taurus energy. This is a card of commitments and partnerships, contracts. It sometimes can be around marriage too. It's a very slow moving energy. And so it's both around the two of you in many ways, of course. For some of you, maybe there was a legal connection, even a legal separation that won't be for everybody. But it's also around things either in their head or in their life, kind of expectations, conformity. So a particular way that they're living, whether that's just a huge distance or cultural, spiritual, religious differences, other people, again, that might be kind of involved, third-party energies of interference, other people that kind of have a hold on them, whether it's in physical form or just in their head. They're fighting against that here. This is trying to solve those issues. This is really, and the energy here, also even in the 6 of Wands, these 5 of Wands are in reverse, and that's the energy of wanting to have success and working this out and working out whatever those obstacles are, those 5 of Wands here in reverse, which I feel is strongly connected to the Hierophant energy. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse here, interesting. That's an energy I feel both from the two of you, Mercury and Virgo energy, because that is like some conflicting energy within the connection, and also having stopped things from moving toward really long-term energy or continuing if you were already there. And it also took it off the table. It's right here in between the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So yeah, and it's also connected to the Hierophant. Isn't that interesting? So there really is a strong connection for a lot of you to, I don't know, to some friends and family that's external. The Devil card, the 9 of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Wands in reverse. I don't know why my brain is so scrambled today. The Tower card, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Swords in reverse. So here's a validation of the apology. They're having a little bit of a hard time with that. but we see that it's incoming here. And I want to talk about all this energy that's come in. My gosh, the Tower right here with the Wheel of Fortune. The message, the communication that they're trying to have with you, the Eight of Wands in reverse, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. It's like frustration with not being able to communicate. I feel like it's around themselves, but you know, 8 is a number of action, but it's also connected to karma. It's also connected to infinite, to infinity. And of course, for some of you, this might be around your twin flame. I don't think that's for everybody, but I'll of course bring it through. But that infinity is also connected to Libra, and that's connected to both balancing divine feminine, divine masculine energies in order to come from a place of truth and clarity within, so you can bring that truth and clarity. And of course, that's the balance and the connection, the reciprocal energy, and that's the renewal. So we can see here that there's something, I feel, within them that they're still working out in order to communicate, but it's something else too. We're going to talk more about that as we move along here. So the Devil energy, what's interesting is it's wanting to go right here. And it's not surprising because there's a strong attachment here. So whether this attachment for some of you is around another connection romantically, it could be very much. It's not going to be for everyone, but it could be. Or I want to say, yeah, friends or family interference perhaps. Cultural, spiritual, religious differences. Location is coming through strong for a lot of you. And for some of you that is resonating, I feel like it is about compromising in locations because they kind of left some swords behind here to compromise, and there's something they were not willing to compromise in when things were happening. The Devil energy, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, it's so strongly connected to what went on here. You know, and it's also connected to this Page of Swords in reverse who's a little bit afraid. So there's something that they're trying to change, some attachments. Again, this can also be around stuff that they're doing. For example, you know, somebody who's, well, it's connecting right with the Seven of Swords that changed everything, this runner. So it can be connecting to some betrayal for some of you. It can be connecting to somebody choosing, let's say, well, maybe not just romantic, maybe making the wrong choice, listening to the wrong people energy is coming through. Perhaps something that is not good for their higher good, for the higher good of really anybody, bad habits, okay? This is an energy of, yeah, kind of greed and obsession and materialism too. Could have been choosing work or money. Whatever the case is, it's connected strongly to the Seven of Swords and to the Page of Swords energy here in reverse. And again, that's kind of like some issues that are going on, some attachments they're trying to work out. It can't even be, this is not going to be for everybody, but there's some legal issues around your person or around their energy field. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's a message for somebody that came through. This Ten of Swords here is connecting with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So they're a little bit of, why are they a little afraid to apologize? Because this is an apology coming in. This is a new start. This is a healing energy. This is asking for forgiveness. It's Fool's energy for me. It's a clean slate energy. It's moving on, but working everything out. You know, in the process, of course, of not just coming together and everything's fine, but needing to work it out. And it's also connecting with the Queen of Cups here. You know, and that is a really coming in a really emotionally vulnerable, supportive, emotionally available way, a very healing way. So this communication, whatever that is going to be, I do feel is going to be really healing. And it's really what you've been wanting. That came in really clear, the Nine of Cups, and it came in with the Queen of Wands. You know, with that little Queen of Wands healing kitty and revealing a lot and coming in with a pretty confident energy as well. Then we're seeing the Ten of Cups here. So whether the Ten of Cups is where you were working toward it, or it was simply on the table for the future, it is back here. But it is dependent on not just apologies. There's a lot more going on here. I feel like that's going on. That's not even a question for me. But there's something that is pretty strong, some attachments here, both around what they're doing and possibly other places, people, things. The Devil energy played a part in this big time, and it's still kind of here. And we can see that they're trying to change that in the Hierophant. in reverse. So the Nine of Swords is also here in reverse. This is Gemini and Mars energy. And this is also a healing energy. So it's kind of coming out of the head and not feeling so anxious. You know, things moving again here. It's almost like, well, yeah, they've come out of this Ten of Swords because this is really strongly connected to where their energy is the strongest right here, Leo, in the Four of Swords in reverse. It's a very anxious energy. It's restless. So it's coming out of this Ten of Swords with this apology that's right here, because that's an apology too. And getting up the courage, which they're trying to do, I feel, to ask for forgiveness. This isn't just a simple apology. So what went on here? And taking that sword over here, this Page of Swords, holding on to it for how long? Weeks, months? We could be going into years for some of you. But coming here, you know, this is the Nine of Swords. It's like they took it out here. Look, in this page, which we saw twice already coming in. Now we're just seeing there's a little bit of fear around that. So the timing is really crucial. I don't know if it's just about exactly when somebody's ready, or if there are other things like distance or other attachments keeping you from talking. But their wake-up energy is strong. Judgment. Pluto energy. Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. Get some clarity. Wake up. What do you want? Make a decision. Because this 20 is coming to a 2, and that's around a decision. And that's also coming in out of all the duality. And that's also coming in with balance. And also, I want to tell you when instruments, music are coming into my readings, and this is your overall energy today, there is an element of making peace, and that's really strong here anyway. The element of the apologetic energy is strong. I just feel like it goes really way beyond that. There's other people and things involved here, and for some of you, there is a strong, yeah, look, you know, it's even connecting here with the frustrations of not being able to communicate in this Mercury and Sagittarius energy. It's a fast energy and it's kind of slowed down here. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for everybody. It's delays in the communication. It's delaying. How long have you not been talking? How long have you been have things been no contact, no communication, and or in separation? Again, whether that Ten of Pentacles is where you were working toward it, or it was on the table, we can see that things stopped moving. They stopped developing. And the communication also stopped. But it's also really strong here that they want to. And coming in with the truth. Coming in, getting the clarity, we see they have done, and coming in with the truth. Really interesting. Look at this with the Tower energy, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Cups. So for some of you, of course, there could have been a Tower moment. And that's what kind of happened here. And hi, Leo. I just saw the camera, so I'm not sure. I think I was still here, but I'm just going to go back a little bit. It can be for some of you. There was a Tower moment, okay? And that is around some upheaval, some things that changed that weren't really wanted, you know? And it's strong for a lot of you that there was. I don't know that it's for everyone, but you can see it because the Seven of Swords and the Devil energy are pretty strongly connected here, telling me that whatever happened or how things went, it was intense for a lot of you. But I want to tell you, this is also, you know, there's some dishonesty that we already know has been going on here, or whatever that is. It's not real clear that it's just around emotions. I think you know how they feel. It's something else. It's something bigger here today. But this is also about being honest here now and getting to the root of the issues. And for some of you, not for everyone, but there's some, it's like the elephant in the room is what I'm hearing. Look where it's connecting. So it might be connecting with this Hierophant energy as well, that there was something major going on with what they're trying to change, something they're trying to kind of move, change, get away from in this reversal energy, because that is around, again, expectations, tradition, other people, places, things, whatever involved. So that could also have nothing to do with you, you know, and to surround your person's energy. But what I really like here is the Wheel of Fortune coming in, and we actually felt that energy. It's Jupiter energy. Leo, you're here. top of the fixed signs, also Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. And this is a turning point in this connection. And I like that it's here with the Six of Cups. Very much, this is a fated connection. You were destined to meet. There's a very deep soulmate energy here. This is the new beginning, and it's all around communication. You can see that they've been having a really hard time. Again, whether it's connected to something they're doing or connected to other people or situations here, it's also clear that it's eventually going to be coming through, and it will be including an apology. But this is coming around the news. This is coming around contacting you, having figured out the riddle to get this Sphinx to turn the Wheel of Fortune, which is the cycles of life, which is really always turning as far as I'm concerned. Twists of fate along the way, stopping and starting. It's moving again. The wake-up energy here is really strong, and I want to tell you, should there be third parties in the way that are just have really been influencing your connection, that they're trying to detach from, remove, whatever, there is a wake-up energy that they know that. So that's something for you to know. I don't think it's going to be for everybody that it's around, people, but it's, there's something here with, I feel like, cultural, religious, spiritual differences, distance, that sort of thing. And again, possibly something that they're doing. But it's strong, and it played a really big part. And there's a wake-up energy here that if you don't get it together, this connection, with Leo, is, I don't know that I wouldn't say that it's over or anything, but they need to be honest. You need to have this talk. Some things really need to change here. And again, for some of you, you might be seeing your person, and that's going to be where all this goes down. Maybe even something that you're seeing go down another conversation too, whatever the case is. It's a very strong soul connection. For some of you, you've known your person for many years, even into childhood, and that's really strong for a lot of you. But it's not going to be the case for everyone, because it can also just feel that way. Soulmate energy is very strong here today. If you're on a twin flame journey, that is also here. And if you're resonating and picking up on some messages, I'm really glad if you're on a twin flame journey. But if you want to dig deep, there are really long in-depth twin flame readings below. So I just wanted to let you know. Sun and Scorpio energy, that Six of Cups. And it's a very nostalgic energy, and it's a reunion energy. Four of Wands, reunion energy. Six of Cups, reunion energy. Wheel of Fortune. A healing energy, apologetic energy here. You can see that it hasn't been easy. There have been some twists of fate, but we also see that Three of Wands right below Judgment, who has been thinking, and is holding on to that wand, getting ready to act. So it's kind of like when it happens, I feel like it's, maybe you weren't expecting to see them or hear from them. But it's going to be kind of fast here. Okay, I want to bring in some oracle, just seeing where these want to go. We're shuffled and ready to go. I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck though, okay? So the blocked card came in. And this is really fascinating because there's a message here. There's a suitcase, so it's kind of course, a message traveling, but even maybe physical travel. This almost looks like a social media icon, but it's a lot of the energy of that Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands in reverse, of being being blocked from communicating, of trying to find a way, because it's not for a lack of want. They want to communicate here and be honest. There's look at where the Six of Cups connected here with the Queen of Cups, a very healing energy, connected right here to the asking for forgiveness, the apology. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. I'm not reading oracle in reverse, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. I don't think I did. Leo, there's your energy, strength. Yeah, that's strong. I'll show you this first transformation. It's bringing in some Scorpio energy. Transformational energy, rebirth quite literally. So timing is, there's an element of timing here. Look, it's one stem coming out of the train track with two flowers here. One's kind of opening, one's already opened. So, of course, it's a train track. So there's the element of travel and movement, and it's fast. You know, they're coming in and out. But a train comes here with this flower. It's kind of wiped out, you know? So it's an element of timing, I feel. And this is interesting because it's post. It's like a post office, you know, messages. And there's a skull on it, of course. It's bringing in that element with transformation of the death card. So it's sort of like this communication. Also, there's a timing around it, whether it's meant to be or it needs to happen. You know, again, this timing element, this for me is feeling like it kind of needs to happen fast. You know, like there's like a window opening, a door opening, I guess you could say, with the train. Interesting. Okay. So simplicity, intuition, of course. I mean, that's clear. Look, it's actually the same flowers here, but not colorized. Coming out of the head, so thinking about what you want to do. Of course, connecting strongly to High Priestess energy, also the moon energy. So a lot of Cancer energy, and of course, the moon card is Pisces, but Cancer as well, and Gemini. The communication here and the intuition, of course, trusting your intuition, that's very strong High Priestess energy. With the decision, that is either, I feel like that's coming out of this conversation. How you're going to have it, when you're going to have it, what does this mean, but also to that moon energy, which of course is really revealing. You know, it's opening up and communicating in a new way, and it's revealing. That's the subconscious of all the things, a lot of the problems that haven't been communicated here. And it might be easier than everybody thinks. The simplicity card came in, and it's leading right here to a rose, which of course is love and growth. There is kind of an urgent energy around that too, and it's connected here to source, which is your energy, Leo. The sun energy, the new beginning, and also, of course, the crown chakra and working things out. It's going right here. The last two that are here, it's interesting because this is you. The strength card in this oracle deck, of course, and working out how to make this apology is really one of the things here that's quite strong. I don't think it's everything, but we see that there's weakness is not the word that I want to use, you know, but you think of the lion of strong, or they say cowardly lion, you know, getting the strength to come in here and communicate, which they're having trouble with, but they want to, and make peace. Look at the staff notes, the music notes behind it. That is an energy of restoring harmony and working things out, which we see is really strong. And also here in the sun energy, which of course is you, Leo, and also source, and also crown chakra, and working things out for the new beginning, for this outcome, for a successful outcome. And it's right here with the change card with the moon here. Of course, that moon energy that we're feeling, and the subconscious energy and the conscious energy of the sun is shining on it and giving us that big, beautiful full moon. And if you're here in real time, we're still feeling the glow. We're still probably within it, depending on where you are in the world, of that full Cancer moon. I know not everybody's here in real time, though. In any case, the sun and the moon symbiotic, you know, they don't exist without the other, and they need each other, and that's highlighting everything. So that's looking at everything that needs to be looked at and revealed and talked about and changed and let go. Forgiveness, conversations here, other elements, again, people, places, I feel like, and I say things, but kind of like attachments that maybe aren't just people and places. You know what I'm saying? And well, of course, that's always going on with the strength card energy of self-respect and courage and self-love as well. So, and connecting right here with the intuition and what you need to do for yourself. But things are ready to change here. It's really clear. I don't feel like this tower energy is around any type of major conversation that you're going to have. It could be. I kind of feel like it's the past energy. And it's maybe even something else around your person's energy, but still it is here. You know, and for some of you, you're going to see your person. And for some of you, it's just going to be that message that eventually is coming in here. And it does include an apology. I think it's a whole lot more. But changing things, resolution. So it's what you've been wishing for, to have contact and work things out, whatever that's going to mean for you. And that came in really strong, and it came back in really strong. And it did put us here into this Ten of Cups, which is, I just saw here, connecting with that Wheel of Fortune, with that new cycle. With the end of no contact, the end of no communication, and again, and or in separation. The opportunity, I feel like, for you again, and all the potential that is there. It's connecting right with the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's that 10 deduces into a 1. And that's all the potential here for that. We just see that there's been a lot of, I feel like it's been really difficult. There's been a lot of complications. But how you feel about each other also feels really clear to me. It's intense, though. It feels really intense. I feel like your chemistry is really strong, and sometimes has been and can get overwhelming. Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. I'm so sorry I hurt you. It's actually here in the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Sun in Gemini energy. That's the other thing. The Sun is in reverse here, and Gemini is all about communication. So you've also been waiting for this apology. This is more than an apology, but it's clear you've been waiting for it, and you've been hoping for that. Whatever you're going to do, that wish fulfillment is clearly here. We were meant to meet. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. There is so much left unsaid, yes. This blocked energy too, it can be that that whatever's in that Devil and that Hierophant in reverse energy is playing a part in that. I think it is anyway, whether it's directly or just stuff that's going on behind the scenes with your person. I reread our messages. That Page of Swords coming in twice in the upright before it came back, saying, I'm just a little bit afraid to come here, but I want to, is also telling us that, yeah, they're looking at what? Is it their phone? Is it their computer? I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. So what is this in regard to? I'm going to put this here. Maybe that's something around you too, that Tower energy. I'm sorry. Gosh, there's a lot of that here. And that's also the Three of Swords within the Four of Swords in reverse. They really want you to hear that, Leo. Sorry, I need to take off my little hearts. Some of them are kind of like curling that I put on your love messages. I don't want to lose you forever. My heart belongs to you. And I'm hearing this is going with judgment. With revelations, with the wake-up energy, epiphanies, realizations. This is a fated connection. It's more Wheel of Fortune energy. I'm glad that the messages are coming through here for you now. We are soulmates. It's a very strong energy here today. This is bringing in Lover's energy. I'm putting it here with the Six of Cups also. Your last channeled love message from their higher self, Leo. This is extremely clear. It's kind of like, it's more than just a message, the reading, but this is clear about what's been coming through that they are trying to do to get things, I want to say, to connect again, to open up communication. For some of you, again, it might be in person, but look, I'm trying to send you a message. That's the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands in reverse here. That's connected to it eventually coming through here. When that message comes or this communication, things are going to start changing again. Resolution, whether that is reconciliation or closure here, the communication has been blocked. It's really clear. And something you've been wanting, I feel, both of you, and that I really feel that they're trying to do. Beautiful. I'm putting it here with the timing here of the transformational energy. Beautiful Leo. thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed your reading, and I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. I'm sending you so much love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.